Hey, what up, everybody? This is part two of my 10-part series, and today we're going to be talking about healthcare. As you know, as maybe your family members know, healthcare costs have been rising overall. Not necessarily as fast as when the Affordable Care Act was implemented, but they still are. And if you look at how much we spend per capita, we spend almost double than other countries and have the same outcomes, even with Obamacare. And it has significantly increased the number of people with health insurance coverage. There's about maybe 30 million people who have health insurance because of it. And it did that by overhauling the individual insurance market where people buy their own policies and expanding Medicaid, a public program that covers low-income Americans. But Obamacare does more than just expand health insurance coverage. The law touches nearly every American industry, from hospitals to doctors to restaurants. That's why you see the number of calories when you go out to eat and things like that. And the goal was to slow down the cost of health care. And ever since then, Republicans have been trying to repeal it, but it's still the law of the land. Even though Obamacare was a great thing, I still don't believe it went far enough. It started off as being a public option, a government health insurance agency that would compete with the private industry, like your Anthem, your Blue Cross Blue Shield, but it eventually got watered down into the mandate, which actually came from a right-wing think tank in response to a call for government-run health care. So even though it is considered a right-wing policy, you'll see Fox News and others scream out that Obamacare is bad, it's tyranny, it made healthcare worse overall. But if you go provision by provision, every single one except the individual and employer mandate, the majority of Americans like. For example, the tax credits to small businesses who buy insurance, the extension of dependent coverage. For example, I'm on my parents' insurance until I'm 26. That's a provision that people like Tommy Loran take advantage of. Guaranteed issue, which means that if you have a pre-existing condition, you're still able to get health care. Like I said, Obamacare was a great start, but it just didn't go far enough. I would have liked to see a public option, but insurance companies and big pharma are two behemoths that have a huge influence in Washington.